Hi there, hope you're all doing well. I am back with another Reaper Bones mini. This week it is one of the Brigands from the Bones 4 Kickstarter set. He was primed in Desert Sands and I start off with Dungeon Grey for his hood and centerpiece of clothing. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, or you could ask me on Facebook and Instagram. I do stream on Twitch as well on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays at around 8 PM UK time. You're more than welcome to come hang out and play some games. Next up is hemp rope for the shirt sleeves that are exposed. To add some variation, I tried to use different shades of brown for all of the clothing so that the bottoms are now done in leather brown. With the main leather parts such as the gloves and boots, I used dark flesh tone. For his undershirt I used oak brown that I have thinned down way too much, and it takes a few layers to get up to where it should be. I now used dark stone for all of the belts and the sword scabbard. Next, I used kobold skin to do his face. To finish up before the metallics, I used black to do the axe handle, pouch on his belt and the rim of the base. Now to do the only metallic, which is plate mail metal for the axe head and some of the buckles and stud he's got dotted around the body. I then start on the highlights with corpse pale for all of the raised areas of the face. The next highlight is desert yellow for his bottoms. I also fill in the flask on his back that I forgot to paint earlier. I now used werewolf fur to do a highlight on all of the dark flesh tone areas. This doesn't show up too much on camera, but it creates a good enough variation that it will stand out when the second highlight goes on and just sort of help that blend. For the first highlight on the grey, it is uniform grey. This is for all of the raised areas, leaving that dungeon grey in the recesses. With the desert yellow finally dry, I used bone white to do the eyes and some of the sort of straps and string he's got dotted around. To finish the highlight on the grey, I used ash grey. This is for the buried tips and the peaks of all these sort of raised areas on the robes. This is also to the corners of the pouch, just to make them pop that bit more on the black. I then use sun yellow to do a highlight on the shirt sleeves and the flask. Now to do the base, using cold grey to cover all of the stones. Of course, I make a massive mess of this and have to come back and do the black again afterwards once this is dry. while waiting for the base to dry, I used dirt splatter to do another highlight on those leather parts. This is just bringing out all those very edges and tips of the raised areas. To finish up before the washes, I came back with black to do his eyes and the rim of the base again. Now onto the washes, starting off with mid brown for everything apart from the grey, axe head and the base. The final wash is dark tone for base, axe head and the grey clothing. And that will be it for the Brigand. Could easily use this guy as an executioner as well as a bandit, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. If you have any questions or requests, feel free to drop them in the comments below. As always, there will be photos of this guy on my Facebook and Instagram pages. I do also stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays at around 8 PM UK time. All links to my social media are in the description below, including a Discord server where you can share your own mini pics and help choose what I will be painting next. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, but most importantly, don't forget to be kind to each other.